Getting my daily dose of vitamins. It's our second full day in Osaka. We have not actually spent really a whole lot of time in Osaka. We've been traveling, went to like Nara yesterday. We were gonna go to Kyoto today since it's pretty close. We decided to wait to do that tomorrow on our way back to Tokyo. So today we're gonna spend some time in Osaka and see what Osaka has to offer during the daytime. Alright, we had breakfast and now we are just kind of waiting for everything to open up. Everything in Japan seems to open up at 11 a.m. Well, not everything, but most like the big stores and like all the kind of little shops and stuff open around 11 a.m. So we always have this period of time in between breakfast and 11 a.m. where we're just sort of hanging out. So we're just gonna hang out here on this nice little spot on the corner here in Osaka, kind of waiting for everything to open up. Although the Apple Store was open at 10. And there was a line outside of the Apple Store. So we had to go see what the line was for because I always have FOMO, a fear of missing out when I see a line. It was just for the new AirPods, so not a huge deal, but I wanted to check that out. So now we're just gonna hang out here and wait for everything to open up at 11 and check it all out. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but that purple crew neck that we just saw in that store is the ultimate. That's the best crew neck I've ever seen from Supreme, like ever. And it was an XL, it was brand new. They wanted basically $2,500 for it, US, roughly, more like $2,400. So we can thank Lindsay for discovering that store because she found that store. They had the Prism Keep-All, they wanted $7,000 for it. But Osaka just keeps giving back. A quick trip to Osaka Castle. This place looks crazy from where we're at. It's got this big like moat around it, like a real castle. So we're tired of walking everywhere and we didn't want to walk all the way to the top, and it closes in 30 minutes. But it looks awesome from the outside, and like about everywhere else that is really cool in Japan, it's pretty crowded. So since we're so tired, we've been walking for 3 days. We're not going to go up to the top of Osaka Castle, but we have tons of great views from the bottom, which I'll show you guys. But I think it's getting close to dinner and we're getting tired, so we're going to head back to the subway or to the train or whatever you want to call it in Japan and go grab something to eat. Okay, we got to go here, but this is going to be difficult. Lindsay, to the right, to the right. This is going to take forever. We are in Kyoto trying to figure out how to store our bags in these lockers. And we don't want to carry everything around. And we've got all the big lockers are taken. So we're trying to stuff all of our bags into these little ones. Time to hit up this crazy Starbucks. I gotta show you guys this Starbucks. It's like an old style Japanese house, but it's a Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks is gonna have to wait because it was just too crazy to get there. We're going to this shrine. I don't know what it's called. Well, I know what it's called, but I can't pronounce it. But it's those shrines that have all the gates, the red gates. You guys will see when we get there. Lots of stairs, and there's tons of these gates. It seems like there's only a few at the bottom, but there's like a whole mountainside of them. We're headed back down. We walked up about 3/4 of the way through a bunch of the gates. Got a bunch of pictures of Lindsay for her Instagram, which was the main reason we came. No, I'm just kidding. That's not really the main reason. It was a really neat place, actually. Really crowded, but a lot of tourists, but we're glad we did it. So now we're going to try and make our way over to the Starbucks I was talking about earlier. All these like little buildings that look like houses are actually little shops. Some of them you cannot even tell that they're shops at all. But right here, if you look closely, there's one, and it's just actually a Starbucks. It's crazy. Ouch, hit my head. I already hit my head on that. Our adventures here in Kyoto are over. It was a quick little stop. We're already pretty tired. We're gonna get on this high-speed train to Tokyo for the last leg of our trip. We will be staying in Shinjuku, so I'll bring you guys along for that. Stay tuned and we'll see you in Shinjuku.